everyone, welcome back to Katie's Budgeting Life. I am Katie, and today we are doing my favorite video to record, our cash stuffing for our June 24th paycheck. So we are going to count this out, and we're going to be stuffing all of our envelopes, well, not all of our envelopes, but all of our binders, except for our savings challenges. That's in another video. So we will count this out and we will get started. All right, so we are going to be stuffing $1,138. So let's make sure that's what we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 556, 657, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 900, 910, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,000, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 10, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 11, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. All right, so we have 1138, but we are actually going to put this to the side for a moment and do our unstuffing of our wallet. So, oh wait, I gotta get the change. Okay, so first we're going to put our change in here, and I already took it out and put it in this so you guys can see what we have. So we'll put this in here. If you guys hear a noise in the background, it's the microwave. I guess my mom's making something. I don't know. All right. So that is what we got going for our change. Okay. Now, let's see what we have to unstuff. So gas, we actually do have a little bit in our gas because when I got my new car, they filled it up. So that helped a lot, and I will get into that momentarily. Groceries is gonna have nothing. Starbucks has 10 because my mom had given me a gift card. Toiletries, I don't think we even went into this. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so we're doing pretty good. Eating out has nothing, and extra. Wow, look at all these 10s we have. Awesome. Okay, so let's do our $10 challenge first. And we have 10, 20, 30, 40. Wow, we have $40 for our $10 challenge. That's great. So we'll do 6, 24, pay, rollover, plus 40. That's great. So we should have 440. So let's count that out. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40. We are almost halfway there. Whoa, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. That's the microwave. My mom obviously was making something. Okay, so that's done. Let's do our tracker. So we're gonna color 4 more in. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, bad coloring. Okay. So that's where we're at for that. Beautiful, beautiful. And now we'll go over to our rollover, which is just our 1s and 5s. We did pretty good with this one. Look, we got, that's pretty good. All right, so we're just gonna put that with it. Again, we do not count this. I think we're gonna wait until probably next paycheck maybe and do it in July because we were gonna do it every 3 months. So yeah, I think. All right, so that order of business is done. Now we are going to get to our stuffing for our wallet. Okay, so alrighty, gas is gonna be getting 220. We are gonna do hundreds because that's just where life is right now. 10 and 2 5s. I'm hoping 1, 2, 210, 215, 220. I am hoping that I can fill the tank up now because I do have a new car. I'm not ready to say what it is yet. Groceries is gonna get 340. So we're gonna do 100. 4 50s, 2 20s, and that should be enough. So we have 152, 253, 320, 340 for groceries. Okay, so now we're gonna go on to Starbucks. That's gonna be getting 15. I hope one day I can just put as much money as I want in the Starbucks, but that's not gonna happen. But anyway, eating out is gonna be getting 35. So we're gonna do a 20, 2 5s, and 5 1s. I am actually 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I'm actually going out to dinner with one of my oldest friends. Oldest? She's not the oldest. Longest friends. Oh, I skipped one. Oh, crap. Okay, I'm sorry. Eating out was 35, and then we're going to go back to toiletries, which is going to be getting 15. Yeah, she's been my friend for, I guess, since I was in, like, 9th grade, and we just were catching up on, yeah, we're just catching up. It's been a while, so it'll be nice to have some time with her. All right, extras. But what I was trying to say was I'm going to take money out of my eating out for that tonight. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, extra is going to be getting 15. So we have 10 and 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Honestly, when I was looking at how much we rolled over, I'm actually pretty proud of that. It was an interesting past couple weeks. Let's just say the least. Okay, so our wallet is stuffed now, so that is great. And now we will get on to our high priority revolving binder. So again, as always, I always do the expense trackers off camera because it just takes too long, so they are already done. Okay, nails is going to be getting 35. I actually was supposed to get my toes done this time when I got these done, but I didn't, so, and my toes need to get done, so I don't know what we're going to do with that. I guess, oh, oops, $10 on the loose. Maybe I'll go back or just wait. I don't know. All right, nails is 20, 30, 40, 45. I haven't gotten my toes done at this new place yet, but I am going to give them a chance because I do like how they do my nails. I don't know how much they are though. Haircuts for the boys is not getting stuffed. That's pretty fully stuffed. My hair, we're saving up so I can get my hair colored and cut before vacation. So we're going to be putting 15 in there. And we're trying to get to 220 for this. I do have very long hair, so they do like 2 extra bottles of color, and it ends up being about 220 with tip. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. 170. I will tell you that within the next week, there's going to be a bill cash condensing video, because we do have money now to where we can get the bills, the big bills. So I will 100% be putting that video out, I promise, because I know a couple people have been telling me that I really need to do it, and you're absolutely right. Because these envelopes are getting out of hand. Health is going to be getting 10. So this is copays, prescriptions, things like that. So we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So, I guess we'll get into story time if you guys are ready. Easy Pass is going to be getting 10. I actually just have to take this out and give it to Phil. I don't even know why I stuffed this because I need to just give it to him anyway. 10, 20, 30, 35 for Easy Pass. So, basically, I will tell you guys that I did get a new car. As you know, Phil got the Escalade. And he did have a rental car, but he got his car back. The car is good to go. Everything is hunky-dory with that. Man, when's the last time you heard that word? Hunky-dory. Anyway, kids is going to be getting 13. So we have... Kids is going to be 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And for the people that didn't watch the last video, this kid's envelope I'm trying to keep for when Mason goes back to school. So his back to school things. I might dip into it during the summer if we're going to be doing anything, but I'm trying not to. So anyway, he got his car back. They put a new fuel pump in because they believed that could have been the reason why the check engine light came on. They weren't sure. So his car is good to go. Fun is going to be getting 10. We're actually probably going to dip into this because we're taking the kids to the water park on Tuesday. So Fun has 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But real quick, that water park I actually really like because you can take all your own stuff. So I'm going to be making sandwiches. We're going to take snacks because that stuff is just absolutely outrageous. I almost refuse to buy things at water parks and like amusement parks because it's insane. Car maintenance is going to be getting 25. So anyway, so Phil and I were looking like crazy for cars because basically CarMax was getting on me about returning the loaner because, like I said, car maintenance is going to be getting 25. Because basically they approved for me to return the car and to just give them the negative equity, even though it's been over the 30 days. They understood that, I've had the car for so long. Well, I haven't even had the car. It was basically getting fixed for 2.5 months. So they approved it, but then they were like, okay, are you going to return your loaner? But we hadn't wanted to return the loaner yet because we still hadn't found a car for me. Because CarMax was their cars were just not going. It's just overpriced. We didn't trust CarMax, but we knew that I needed to downsize my car because now Phil has the family car. So I was okay getting a smaller vehicle. Yes, I'm still a little sad because I wanted to keep the SUV, but I had to do what was best for the family and for what, the situation is right now. Car maintenance was 25, so it has 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 175. So we were looking and looking and looking, and it is just very hard to find a car that's like older in our price range with really low miles because we have to make sure we do the low miles because of where I work. Gifts is going to be getting 30. I'm trying to build gifts back up because I did take a big chunk out of it for Father's Day. So gifts has 20, 40, 60, 70. So we were looking around and just CarMax just did not have it. And I was like, you know what? We really should think about just paying the negative equity on CarMax and just leaving CarMax and starting over somewhere else. However, my credit really blows right now because we weren't planning on getting a new car. So we were like, we had to kind of think outside the box. And, when I say this, some people are going to think that this was the bad decision. Some people are going to think that this probably wasn't smart at all. But this made a lot of sense for where we are in our life right now and our situation. So Phil mentioned that we should, Lion is going to be getting 5. This goes to my sister. It's Phil's cat. We help pay for his food and things like that. Lion has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I have to keep going because if I just stop, we're never going to get through this video. So, he made a suggestion of us getting, now mind you, when we went through CarMax, the interest rate, I'll tell you, it was astronomical. It was like 13%. They weren't going to give me gap insurance. They weren't, because the car was too old. The warranty was horrible. Clothing is getting skipped. Date night is going to be getting 20. So Phil thought, what if we could apply for a personal loan through like our credit union? Maybe pay a car off, and then whatever we have left, pay one of our loans off, because all of our loans have astronomical interest rates. So even if we can, of course, it'll tack on the years, but it's going to lower our monthly payment, which if we can go back to snowball, then we can go back to paying things off. You know what I mean? As long as we have like a low monthly payment for everything. Date night has 20, 40, 45. So I knew that I wasn't going to get approved through me. So he graciously went and tried to get approved for a loan through Navy Federal. My mom is going to be getting 10. So we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. She had more, but she actually ended up taking some out to pay for the guy that mows our lawn. So that binder's done. We're going to go on to the next one. So I was like, I don't know. It sounds kind of weird, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, he ended up getting approved instantly through Navy Federal with an interest rate that basically it was going to be enough for me to get a car that was basically around $15,000, and then I'd be able to pay off a loan, and then like one of my big loans. And again, I'm probably going to do a whole video like writing all this down, because it is very in depth of how we decided to do this. But holidays is going to be getting 10. So we ended up being like, let's do it. So because if we pay off one loan, that like one of my loans that's like $400 or $500, and then getting a car with it, the monthly payment was literally going to be just about the same, maybe a couple dollars more than just the loan by itself, but we're getting a car with it. So, and the car was going to be completely paid off. So, I'm sorry, holidays is going to be getting 10. So we have $50 in holidays. So we started looking around, and it was hard. Don't get me wrong. Like, we were looking around for a while to try to find a car with low miles and that was decent. We were going to used car places that were so shady. There was one that I didn't even want to get out of the car for. Phil got out and he was like, this car's crap. HOA is going to be getting 15. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So, but we ended up looking at a car. We found a car in Pennsylvania, about an hour from us. And it was a 2014 red Chevy Impala. I love red cars. I've always loved red cars. And it had 33,000 miles on it. And we're like, this doesn't sound right. You know what I mean? A 14, so an 8-year-old car with 33,000 miles on it. Christmas is going to be getting, what's Christmas getting? 30. So we actually took my dad. Phil actually was like, let's take your dad. Because my dad, he knows about cars. It's good to have, more eyes to check on it. So Christmas has 152, 253, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. We have $550 in Christmas? Is that right? Hot diggity dog, it is. All right, that's great. $550 for Christmas, and we are just about halfway. That's awesome. So vacation is not going to be getting anything. I did just take $200 out to pay the payment. Oh, I didn't put that in there. To pay the tickets, and we owe $130. So this is $130. So I'm about to just pay off the tickets. And then we are going to be completely paid on tickets, and the whole Nashville envelope is going to be, I typed that so wrong. Wrote this. Tickets. The rest of the Nashville envelope is going to be for hotel, car, gas, extras, everything like that. So, basically we went and looked at it, and it was like a used car place. It was, but the car was decent. You could tell I hadn't driven in a while, but my dad and Phil were looking through it, and I do recommend just getting as many people as you can to look at a car before you make the decision. Nashville is going to be getting 200. Yeah, 200. Isn't that crazy? Because we know, like, if we're paying cash for a car, you have a little bit more wiggle room. You're able to make a little bit more deals and everything like that. But you want to make sure you're making a deal on a car that's actually decent. So, we test drove it. You know, it was a V4 engine. That was the only real issue that it had. But I mean, other than that, the car was spotless. Like, there was nothing wrong with it. It was black interior, red exterior, very, very well put together car. The only thing was, I don't know if any of you guys understand this, but it's called a reconstructed title, which means that the insurance at some point deemed it a total loss. When the guy told us, he said it was flood damage. And, but my dad went through everything. We did not see any kind of water damage. There was no mildew smell. There was nothing. So Phil was smart enough to be like, when we came home, he was like, let's pay for a Carfax report to see if he's actually legit, like he's not lying. We ended up paying for it, and he was spot on with the story. And when Phil was actually looking, this is something that Phil does, which is, I used to think is annoying, but it's actually very, very helpful. He was just looking through it very in depth, and he looked up when the flood happened, when they deemed it a total loss. And in Pennsylvania was when Hurricane Ida was there, right during the month that it was deemed a total loss. So it all just kind of made perfect sense. And I'm telling you, I would have never done any of this if it wasn't for Phil. So we found it. Let me count this. Nashville has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 657, 720, $725 for Nashville. Oh, I mean, granted, we had to pay for the hotel and everything, but this is getting exciting. So anyway, so the story was just adding up perfectly. You know, there's really, like, there was just nothing really wrong with the car. We did go and look at other cars, but that one kind of just kept sticking out. And these are all getting nothing. That's why I'm just skipping through all them. So anyway, we kept going back to that car, and you know, it seemed right. The mileage was right. I'm telling you, there was really nothing wrong with the car. This is our last binder. So they had it for sale for $15,900. The guy, like, we were talking, or Phil was talking to him and everything, and Ava's going to be getting 5. And he was willing to go $13,500 for the car. And when we looked up, like, the Kelley Blue Book price, it's worth more than that. So Ava's going to be getting 5. So we have 1, 150, 170, 190, 195, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Ava girl has 250. And so we made the deal. We got the cash, and he was like, you know, if you can do $13,500, you know, we can do it. So we did it, and I'm going to tell you guys that we bought the car about 3 days ago, and I'm very shocked about how much I like the car. Bryce is going to be getting 5. So we have 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Bryce has 155. I really, really like the car. I am going to do a tour of the car. Phil actually went out and waxed it and did all this stuff, but I'm going to do a video of just showing the car. We do want to get the windows tinted because that's just a thing that we do, but we have to wait because we have to get it inspected in Maryland because, you know, we got it in Pennsylvania. So we have temp tags. So we do have to do the title and everything like that, the tags, but it still ends up being, you know, much cheaper. So we ended up getting the car for $13,500. I would say give or take about $1,000 for us to do the inspections and everything like that. Mason has 1, 152, 220, 240, 260, 270, 280, 293, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. So Mason has 385. And honestly, like, so far, the car is, we don't think anything's really going to pop up in the inspection. The car is almost perfect, honestly. And I hate to say that because, you know, I was very not against, just kind of, I just had kind of a blah mood about it all because I wasn't getting, like, a car that I truly wanted. But this car really is starting to grow on me. Medical is going to be getting 10. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60. And Phil he's really helping me try to make it like my own, you know, like he knows that I really want to get the windows tinted. He's trying to make it really pretty for me. And it's helping a lot. It's really making me like the car more and just my own. So I am the owner. We are completely owners. We are going to look into like maybe a a warranty, like outside warranty, you know, because they didn't offer any. Emergency fund is going to be getting 25. So, but right now we are just waiting to get it inspected, and then we're going to take it to the NBA and get everything done that we need to do with that. Emergency fund has 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. $445 in emergency fund. That's amazing. We're almost back up to the amount of right before my car went up and we had to pay for the tow and the rental. That's cool. So I will get into the amounts of everything and how it's all going to change our budget, but I'm really, really happy with what we did. I'm really excited that we own it. You know, it's our car now. We now have a reliable, like basically commuter car, and now we have Phil's like family car. We both have reliable vehicles now. Retirement's getting 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 65. So, you know, at the end of the day, people are probably going to be like, oh my gosh, that interest rate's going to be horrible. But you have to remember our situation right now and that we are not going to get a good interest rate. And this is going to help us pay off something and open up more money. So, and we're also adding Phil's car payment as well. So it's just a lot of extra payments. The car insurance has gone up just due to inflation. And this is going to make the blow much less. And then we can really get back hard to snowball and really put these payments. It's also going to be like, I'm like I said, I'm going to have to show you guys everything, but it's going to be much less stress on the fact that that paper that I show you guys every month of all of our debts, you guys see how big it is. It's 2 pages long. We're going to be cutting out like 7 of those debts. And because there's also, I didn't even get into that, but that's going to be another video. We're going to be cutting a lot of loans right now, and it's going to open up so much money now. And like, granted, we do have to put it towards, you know, the new car payment and things like that. But if we can stick to the snowball, we are going to be able to knock this out much better. And I'm going to be able to focus more on these instead of having those overwhelming amounts of loans, you know, with the monthly payments. We're going to have much less, just visually less to look at, and it's going to be a little bit easier for me to handle, and I think I'm not going to get as overwhelmed every month now. Granted, I've been doing it and it's fine, but this is definitely going to help me. It's going to help my credit. You know, Phil was just so gracious enough to put this on his credit, and you know, now I have a car. So I'm really, really happy with how everything happened so far. Everything has gone pretty smooth. Like I said, it is us, so you don't know, something could pop up, but right now everything is going great. Like I said, I am going to do a video of writing out everything to show the amount difference for us doing this loan and what we're going to be able to pay off and how it's going to help for our future. I'm also going to do a video of a tour of my car. I'm most likely going to do that after we get the windows tinted, just because it's more, you know, personalized and my own. I'm going to do a cash condensing bill swap video. Like, I have so many videos that I need to put out. So, but look, after all that, we're already done our cash stuffing. All right, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I know this was basically like all me talking about the car, but I also have had a lot of people commenting about asking what did I get. So now you guys know it's a red 2014 Chevy Impala LT. Phil did mention to me that in 2014, there were 2 different body styles for the Impala. And one of them was a civilian model, and the other one was for like government and police vehicles, which I never would have known that, again, if it wasn't for Phil. But they're very different body styles, but it's really pretty. So I can't wait to show you guys. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I know I talked a lot, but if you guys didn't like hearing me talk, you wouldn't be watching my videos. So my next video is going to be my savings challenge video, and honestly, I don't know where we're going to go from there because I have so many videos to put out. So thank you all so much for your continued support. You all are amazing. Please stay safe, and until the next video, bye-bye.